Hey ladies, Tamikia TTC here. Oh goodness. I know I just talked to you a couple days ago, but that wasn't exactly a bump date. That was just me. There's still a gnat in here. That was just me, catching you guys up on some of the things that I bought, some of the things that I made. But I am 21 days and 21 days. 21 weeks and 1 day today. Today is June 16th. I'm 21 weeks and 1 day. As you can see, I'm not very creative with my hair these days because I'm just tired all the time and I need to do something with it so that it looks somewhat presentable. And then I just lay around all the time, sometimes with a cap on my head, sometimes with a scarf, sometimes without. So it's not always in the best shape. But I don't go anywhere because I'm a hermit, right? Anyway, on the bump date, this will probably be a short video. On the bump date standpoint, I still have my midwife appointment next week. And I also have an appointment with my counselor. And I already told you about my endocrinologist appointment this past week where my A1C was 5.8. Yay. I still owe you guys a video on the meal plan that I've been on as far as managing my glucose and being on the insulin and stuff. So I still need to get together with that video. I still don't have the pump. The pump is still not here. They told me it shipped last week. I have not received a tracking email, so I have no idea when it'll show up. We weren't sure if it was going to show up yesterday. It might show up on Monday. Hopefully it'll show up on Monday because I'm scheduled for a training on the pump on Monday. So hopefully it'll show up on Monday before the afternoon so that I can bring it. So we got some things together. The handyman was here Friday. He painted the room that is going to be the nursery. So that's good. Hi, Ninja. Ninja's been hanging out with me lately. I guess it's baby. But he's been hanging out with me quite a bit. He likes to hang out. Yes, you've been a whole lot vocal as well. But yeah, so the room is painted. He didn't get a chance to hang the door. I bought the door. I got the paint. I bought the door at Lowe's like Wednesday. I knew that the handyman was coming on Friday. I had the door on will call so that he could pick it up with his pickup truck or whatever. Because I mean, it's a big door. It's not gonna fit in my Buick. So I did that, and then he called me that morning and said that Lowe's lost my door. What do you mean they lost my door? I just bought it 2 days ago. I don't think they lost it. I think they never pulled it, and so they didn't have it up there for him to get it. And he was at Lowe's for like an hour waiting to get my door. So that killed him for about an hour. He got the paint done, but he didn't get a chance to hang the door, so he'll be back here tomorrow to hang the door. And I had a part of the fence between my yard and the neighbor's yard fall over. I asked him if he could see about picking that up and posting that back up. And then I have one more job that I definitely need a handyman for out here on the siding and this room over here on the side. So come on, Ninja, make up your mind. You're going to be down or you're going to be up. Get your butt out the camera. So there you go. Have a seat, kitty. So we'll see if he has time to do any of that. Look at me. So there's that. I did get the guest list off for the Orlando shower. So that's done. I shouldn't have to do anything else but let her manage the guest list. I'm currently managing the guest list for the for the Philly shower. People just don't like the RSVP. I don't know what that's about, but there is a expiration on RSVP. They need to RSVP by the 29th of this month. If they don't RSVP, then you don't come. I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive. And trust me, I sent out like 45 invitations. I don't know if some people are bringing their kids, some people are not, some people are bringing other people. I don't really want to pay for 45 people. So I'm more than happy to just be like, oh, you saw an invitation, you didn't respond. Okay, well, remove. I would much rather pay for 20 people than I would for 45, considering how expensive this is. So, I mean, I'm just saying. So there will still be a virtual shower. I'm still going to do a virtual shower. I have to figure out when I'm going to do the virtual shower. I've got a lot of weekend work, between August and September. So I need to figure out exactly when that stuff is going to fall, and then I can work on a virtual shower. My Orlando shower is in September. I don't want to do the virtual shower too late. Like I said, the baby's due the end of October. I'm likely not going to go that long. The latest is probably 38 weeks and maybe some days, depending on when they can schedule me for a C-section. And but I am attempting to prepare as if this kid is going to come at 35 weeks, because I do have a history of hypertension, and if my blood pressure can get out of control at any time, this baby may come sooner. So I want to get everything done before 35 weeks. So that is my plan. I want to have bags packed, nursery done, all the stuff around here, anything that needs to be put together and set out here. I want all of that done by 35 weeks, so I can like really chill and relax the last few weeks if I'm going to get them, and just maybe just nest, do laundry, whatever. That last little bit of time, and try to just relax and keep my blood pressure under control. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. But everything is going along. Last week I don't think I had any appointments last week. Oh no, I had the endocrinologist appointment, which I already talked about in the previous video, so I'm not going to do that again. I still need to grocery shop. I think I'm going to actually go to Walmart, or maybe I will actually, this is what I'll do today. I will attempt to shop and then pick up. That's what I'll do. I'll attempt to do that. Still waiting on the pump. I think I mentioned that already. And that's pretty much it. So this is a short video because I already talked to you guys 2 days ago. So you kind of already know, what's been going on around here. I was on shopping again. I picked a rug, but I was reading the reviews and people didn't really like it, and it was kind of expensive even though it was on sale. But I picked a different rug that had much better reviews. So I think I'm going to go with this different rug, and it's like half the price of the other rug that I was going. So I think I'm going to order that. That's going to come in 2 days. Now the room is painted. I just need him to get that door up, and that way I can go in there. Or at least if the rug gets here, I might have to reverse fold the rug or something like that. So I'll have time. And then, because I really want to get this stuff like in here and done. So I think I want to order the rug, and I want to order like the crib and the furniture and have that here. And then maybe a little while later, order my glider. And then once I have the glider, then I'll start doing my bump dates from the nursery. So there will be a nursery reveal. So I'll just be doing my videos from a corner of the nursery. So you'll kind of see like the wall color and stuff, but you won't really see the nursery. So until the nursery reveal. So we'll do that. I just want to get the big stuff in here, and that way I can focus on decoration and really get it all prim and proper, and do whatever I'm going to do, whether it be crafty or not. I do have a feeling that I'm going to be like buying frames and maybe spray painting some things. So I we'll have to buy masks and do it outside and all that great stuff, of course. So I'm excited about decorating the room. I really, really am. I still have to do more cleaning in here, but I'm tackling that little by little. And as you can see, I'm much more upbeat today. So Probably because I'm a little bit more rested. I'm still behind with work. That hasn't changed. As a matter of fact, I'll be doing some work today. But yeah. So I am. Things are chugging along. I feel like things are getting done. Some of the bigger things that I have to do are coming in line. The drama that I spoke of, a week ago, still exists. In about 14 days, in about 2 weeks, I'll have an idea about exactly how much drama it really is. And if it turns out bad, like I expect, I'll give you guys the full details, because I think I might be over emotional. I really don't think that I am about this particular drama. I think someone is being very petty, very spoiled, and I'm trying not to let it stress me out, but it does bother me. And I just don't know how deep it runs. In about 2 weeks, I'll know how deep it runs. And I'll keep you posted then. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. 10 minutes, short video. I know all the videos have been like a half hour or what have you, but I feel like I could go to sleep, but I'm not going to go to sleep. I will give you a shot of the bump. What bump I have. I don't really have a bump. I will say movement has been consistent and often. Was playing with the home Doppler today, and I think baby G was running from it. At least now when I hear the movement on the Doppler, I can feel the movement as well, so that's really cool. You guys didn't say whether you guys wanted me to do anything with the Doppler or not, but again, if you want me to do something with the Doppler, let me know. I can do a video with the Doppler as well. Now that I can feel him move, I don't feel the need to use the Doppler as much as I was using it before. And I was really only using it like once a week, and that would be the weeks in which I wasn't having an appointment with the midwife or the MFM. So I don't want to, I guess, expose him too much. But it's like he doesn't like the Doppler very much. He was very quiet, as in like maybe he was sleeping. And I think I may have woken him up with the Doppler. I may have woken him up with the Doppler because he started moving like crazy once I put the Doppler down there. And a couple of times it was kind of like he like beat at the Doppler, like the Doppler kind of popped up a little bit. Little bit, and I could feel him moving and stuff. So I think he's kind of like, okay, mom, get this out of here. So I don't think he likes the Doppler very much, but I need it for my peace of mind. I need it for my peace of mind. And he was just kind of rolling over and stuff, and eventually he just went and hid, and it started to become really hard for me to catch his heartbeat. I think he just turned over and turned his back to it. So I guess he just doesn't really like it that much. So it is what it is. But I got to hear his little heartbeat for quite some time. I'm not going to bother him again. That was earlier. But if you guys want me to do a video on the Doppler, I'm more than happy to do that. And so everything is good. So let me give you an idea about this here bump. All right, so I move the camera back. So got my pants, but I'll put my pants down. But basically, this is the belly. It's not much, right? It's not much, but I guess it's something. And to me, it still doesn't look like a baby bump. It still looks like, a fat bump, So I don't know. I guess to some people, I look pregnant now. To me, I don't really look pregnant. When I eat, I definitely probably look a little bit more pregnant than anything, but I know the belly is kind of pushed out a little bit more. I'm sure he's still measuring a week ahead. Me being 21, he's probably measuring like close to a 22 weeker. So, you know, there's there's that. Okay, ninja. So there's that. You see him, he's doing his thing. But yeah, that's what's going on. And I was reading the app, and the app was all like, "Oh, you should have a bump by now. Your any belly button is turning into an Audi." No, not even close. Not even close for me. But you know what? I'm over not having a bump because I can feel him move now. So it does feel more real. This pregnancy does feel more real. Um, Now that I can feel him move, so I could care less about a bump because I can feel him move quite regularly. So I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. And he kind of does his thing. He has his waking moments, for sure. He likes to move a lot around 10:30 at night, and hopefully he doesn't keep that schedule. That's gonna be mommy's alone time. Like, you need to go to bed at 8 and sleep for a few hours so mommy can have her alone time to watch her ratchet TV. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see. I'm probably gonna have to talk to him a little bit about his sleep schedule. We'll see how that goes. But I'm anxious and ambitious, right? Anxious and ambitious. So yeah. Um, I'm excited though, and I'm really happy. Things seem to be going well. I'm 3 weeks from viability, so that's great. And now that he's 21 weeks, he's starting to get his adipose fat. So that's the fat under his skin, and that'll keep him warm. So he's going to start plumping up. He's not exactly a pound yet, so he's still really small. But he's got some pretty strong movement. Like if I'm pressing enough, I mean, I do have a fluffy belly, but if I'm pressing enough, like I said with the Doppler, and not that I press hard with the Doppler because I don't have to, but I think I'm just unintentionally, pressing into the fat. And when he moves, I mean, the Doppler moved, and I was like, "Oh, okay, baby G, all right, you don't like that? Okay, I'm in your way." So, that's that. But that's all that's going on. I don't know if much will come out of the midwife appointment next week. Mostly they just want to check on my glucose, check on my blood pressure, both of which I have to bring logs in for. I will also bring in my blood work that has my latest A1C on it. I'm sure they'll be happy to see the 5.8 there. And they usually just get a heart rate on the baby. Heart rate has been pretty steady around like the high 140s, low 150s. So usually around 148, 149. That's about what I read on the Doppler today. About 148, 149, sometimes 150. And that's even with him moving around. So that's not even like him in his slumber and stuff. So I don't know if they'll do another scan to get the heart rate or not, considering they need a few scans from the anatomy scan. So they might try to get a couple of scans, or they might just wait until the fetal echocardiogram, because I'll be under ultrasound for that anyway. Pardon me. So we'll see how that goes. But so far so good. I guess I had a little burst of energy this week because, or maybe it's just because the handyman was coming over. I was the crazy person at 11 o'clock at night, like steam cleaning the stairs and whatnot. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, my hamstrings were so sore after doing all of that. So very sore. I really have to I haven't been doing any exercise. I really need to get some exercise. I will say though, that my weigh-in yesterday, I was 259 even on the weigh-in. I mentioned that, I don't know if I mentioned, but on the day of transfer, I was 254.6 or 254.8, something like that. So it does seem like my weight is starting to trend upwards. So I guess I am finally starting to gain weight, but I do want to start walking. I said I wanted to do this, and I did it for a couple of days, and I just didn't do it consistently. But I do want to start walking um, regularly, somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes until I can build up a stamina, and then maybe I might walk a little bit longer. But just walking, no jogging, just walking at a standard pace, whether it be outside or on the treadmill, just to get some exercise. I do want to start doing that, and that might start to stabilize my weight a little bit as well. But it does seem like the weight is trending up. I don't really look like I've gained any weight, although my belly is starting to poke out. So I think a bump is imminent. It's coming. It's not there yet. It's coming. Hopefully I will have a bump in the next 4 weeks, because that's when my Philly shower will be. And how crazy would it be to show up to a shower and not actually have a baby bump and just look like, a big girl with a belly. So hopefully I'll have something. But the good news is I can feel him. I feel him often. And I was just reading the app about, because the baby can taste. The taste buds are developing, and the baby can taste what I eat, or as he's practicing breathing and swallowing amniotic fluid. And I had some spicy food, and they said about an hour after you eat, if the baby's, bouncing around. And sure enough, when I eat, about an hour after I eat, he's moving around doing his thing. If I have something a little sweet, if I have something a little spicy, he seems to be bouncing around a little bit. So I guess he likes it. It's not like he's kicking it back up. So I guess he likes it. I eat a lot of spinach. I do eat broccoli, and I eat a lot of asparagus as well. I haven't been eating carrots very much because carrots have a high carbohydrate. So, if I eat some Chinese food or something, I'll get some carrots, but it's not really a lot. So I am trying to get the vegetables in. I've also been eating a lot of salads. I will say this, because when I don't grocery shop, I have to do Uber Eats. And the quickest thing that comes here via Uber Eats is Subway. And I have discovered Subway chopped salads. And I always get that with spinach and not lettuce, because they're probably using iceberg lettuce. There's no nutritional benefit to iceberg lettuce. It's just water. So I always get my salads with spinach. And I quite enjoy them. I enjoy them a lot. I get cucumber and tomato and banana peppers. And there's usually chicken. I usually get some kind of chicken, rotisserie chicken or whatever, and I use a Caesar dressing, and I enjoy those salads very much. I don't get any croutons though, so I don't think I'm getting enough carbohydrate in those to have them for a meal. So I need to watch that, especially if I'm having that for a meal, especially after taking some insulin. So but if you haven't discovered Subway chopped salads, I suggest you try Subway chopped salads. They're actually really good. Other than that, despite my A1C, and this video is going to be a half hour anyway. Despite my A1C being low, I have rebelled on the diet. I tend to eat what I want to eat sometimes, just because I'm human, and I try my best to keep it as low carb as I can, but every once in a while I'll order a pasta bowl, not in a bread bowl, but just the pasta in a bowl from Domino's. And I'll usually get a salad from Domino's to eat later. And a couple of times recently I have had pizza, but my numbers are a little higher than they like to see them when I eat that, but it's not like they stay up there or anything like that. As long as, I take my meds, my numbers are pretty good. The A1C has proven that I am, controlling it, even though every once in a while I do have something bad. Like yesterday I had Chick-fil-A. I needed some calcium, so I had an ice cream cone. Is that really bad? It was a large one. It wasn't a small one. But I mean, it was Chick-fil-A, right? That's pretty good, huh? No? Yeah, I know my glucose kind of spiked after that meal. But, you know, it's occasional. It's not an all the time thing. So most of the time I am good and on the diet. You know, the MFM, he wrote in his notes that I'm struggling to keep to the diet. No, I'm not struggling. I'm intentionally not eating on the diet. That's intentional. Why? Because I'm stressed out with work, and not that I stress eat, but sometimes I just want to eat something I'm going to enjoy. That's all. I don't want to, you know, have a Quest bar or whatever. I mean, if I did the grocery shopping, I would have stuff here. Is that thunder? There's a lot of noise going on outside. I don't know. I can't tell if it's thunder, but I see dark clouds. Anyway, you know, sometimes I just want to eat something I'm going to enjoy and revel in it because it makes me feel better instead of eating something that I don't really enjoy, but because I have to, because I got to keep the carbs low. Like I said, I'm doing the best I can. I'm not perfect. And just like with dieting, perfection is not required, only consistency. And I am proving that perfection is not required, only consistency, because my A1C is down a whole point since last month. Right? Yes. All right. That's right, baby G. We getting it. All right. All right, ladies, I'm going to go. Sticky baby does to all those TTC.